Hi everybody, in this video I'm just going to show you how to export a course from your developmental shell or from a course that's already run and then import it back into a new course shell. So if you've gone through the OCDP process, you've created stuff in your developmental shell, now you want to export all that material and import it back into your live shell. So the process for doing this is along the control panel here. You'll notice I'm in my developmental shell for a course called Media Communication. So under the control panel, I'm going to click on Packages and Utilities. I'm going to scroll down until I get the Export/Archive course. Now, there is a difference between exporting and archiving the course. If you archive the course, that's after a course has already run and you've got a whole bunch of student material in there. So they've posted in discussion boards, you've got the grade center, you've got journals, blog, wikis, whatever students have created. It's going to create an archive of that. So that's a good thing to do at the end of a course, is to archive all that material so you can have a copy of that. What we're interested in doing is exporting the course. So we're going to click on Export Package, and this is just going to take the content areas away and not going to copy all of the existing student material like the Grade Center into our new course. So we're going to click on Export Package, and you can calculate the size to make sure it doesn't exceed the limit. As long as you don't have too many files in there, you should be okay. You can see that I'm in the right course, I've got the right source course ID, and you can select which course materials you want to include in the export package. So if you only have certain areas that you want to export, you can do certain areas, you can leave other ones alone. If you want to do the whole course, you can say everything in my developmental shell I want to transfer over, so I'm going to select everything. After that, you click Submit, and once you click Submit, I've already done it, so I'm just going to show you. If you click Submit, it's going to take a few minutes to process, and once it's processed, it's going to send you an email, and your email is going to look like this. You're going to get an email that tells you that the operation has completed, and it can be downloaded from the control panel. So once you receive that email, you can go back into the control panel, go back into the Export/Archive course, and find something that will look like this for your course. You can click on it, and you can save a copy wherever you want, your desktop, your downloads. You're going to save a copy of this zip file that contains all the information from your course. So I'm going to save that, and that'll take a few minutes to save because it's going to be fairly big. I've already done that. You can see it here. Here's my export file right here. That contains everything that's in my course. That's all the material for my course. I've created an export file. Now I need to import it into my new course shell. So now I'm going from my developmental shell into a shell where I want to import all this material. So let's say this is my live course, and I want to bring all that material in here. So I go into my live course. This is a different course. Go into a live course, and now I'm going to go back to the control panel. I'm going to go into Packages and Utilities, and I'm going to go to Import Package. So this time I'm importing the package. I click on Import Package, and I can upload a large package, which is going to take some time, but I can browse my computer. I'm going to go find it. It's on my desktop, the zip folder. So I'm going to click that. Now I've selected the zip folder that I want to unravel. Once again, I can select the material. So if I only want to bring certain materials in, I can do that. Or if I want to bring my whole dev shell in, I can select all. And this is going to bring everything that's in my dev shell into this new live folder. And this is a process that can take a while. Again, it depends on how fast the internet's working that particular day. It depends on how big your zip file is, how many files you have in there. But when all of this is done, you're going to end up with all of the course materials that are from your developmental shell. All of this material is going to end up here in your new live shell. Now you'll notice that some live shells, some new course shells automatically have stuff material inputted into here that's automatic in the template, so you may have to go and delete some ones so that you don't have redundant course areas here. But once that's all done, you're going to end up with all the material from your dev shell imported into your existing live course. You can delete the stuff that you don't need, but from there you're good to go. So that is how you export a course from your dev shell and then import it into your live course.